Hello my friends, in this video we're going to be talking about how to extend your vocal range. This seems to be a hot topic for a lot of singers because I get so many people asking me how to do this. Before we dive in, I just want to say that our goal should be to sing every note beautifully, and we get ourselves into trouble if we make it our goal to hit a certain note. Don't worry, your high notes will come, you just have to give it some time. Special thank you to my patrons on Patreon who are sponsoring this video. First things first, what is a vocal range? Well, a vocal range is a range of pitches that someone can sing. As a guide to vocal ranges, we have four main voice types: soprano, alto, tenor, and bass, with soprano being the highest voice type and bass being the lowest. There are other voice types, such as baritone, which is what I am, that lie within those four main voice types. For me, as a baritone, which lies somewhere between bass and tenor, I can sing high notes in the tenor range and I can sing low notes in the bass range, but I can't sing as high as a tenor or as low as a bass. To be honest, voice types aren't my favorite topic. I feel like they restrict singers and prevent you from singing the songs that you want to sing. The more you learn about voice types, the more you'll realize they're more of a guide than anything else. Before we talk about how to extend your vocal range, I just want to quickly touch on how sound is made. Sound is created at the vocal folds, which are housed in the larynx. Our vocal folds, sometimes called vocal cords, but more appropriately called vocal folds, can open and close. When they're closed, they buzz together and create sound. So as I'm speaking to you right now, my vocal folds are closed. I'm moving air through them and then they're buzzing and making sound. If I had a breathy sound and I kind of talked like this on a whisper, my vocal folds are only partially closed. And if I sounded like this, my vocal folds are really pressed together, and that can be harmful. We want to find that happy medium. The folds are gently pressed together, not too tight, not too loose, so we can create a clean and clear sound. As we change pitch, our vocal folds in our larynx do all sorts of amazing things. Now, we don't have enough time in this video to talk about it, but just know there's a lot going on behind the scenes when you're speaking and when you're singing. Now for the real meat and potatoes of this video. How do you extend your vocal range? My first piece of advice is to do a very thorough warm-up. When warming up, think about these three steps: body, breath, voice. One big misconception about warming up is that we have to sing, 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 and try to hit the note 50 times before we get it, but that's not true at all. What we really need to do is warm up our bodies, and you can do this in a number of ways. You can go for a walk, you can do a workout, go for a swim, whatever you gotta do to get your muscles warm, to get your body flexible, and put your body in the best position to sing. Think of yourself as a vocal athlete. You're gonna do everything you can to protect yourself and to set yourself up for success. Once your muscles feel warm and flexible, it's time to move on to breathing exercises. Let's not overcomplicate this. All you have to do is stand in a comfortable position with good posture, so shoulders down, chest open like this, and take a few healthy breaths, whatever that means to you. If you wanna sing higher and extend your vocal range, you need more air. So that's why we prioritize breathing in the warm-up. Here's a breathing exercise I want you to try right now. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna breathe in through the nose for 2 beats, and then you're gonna breathe out through the mouth on 8 beats on an S sound, okay? So it'll be S, okay? So 2 in and then 8 out. All right, let's try it. Ready? Very good. If you couldn't make it through the 8 beats, that's totally fine. Keep practicing, and over time, your breath capacity is going to expand. Once the breathing's done, we move on to vocal exercises. Now, this isn't really about warming up the vocal folds, because really and truly, they don't need much warming up. What we want to do at this stage are tweak little things like vowels, think about placement, and really get used to the sensation of singing, because each day, it could feel different. Hands down, the best vocal exercise for extending your vocal range is the lip trill exercise. Basketball players have slam dunks, ballerinas have pliés, chefs have garlic, but singers have the lip trill exercise. Here's what it sounds like. It might be tough if you've never done it before, but what you do is lightly press your lips together and blow air through it. A helpful trick if you can't get it working is take 2 fingers on the corner of your mouth, pull it up into a fake smile like this, Try this out for yourself and don't worry about looking ridiculous because you do. So just let it go. Once you get it going, try it on a pitch. And then when you get used to that, change pitch and try a couple scales. Your homework after watching this video is to keep practicing this. This is the ultimate vocal exercise. It's not only going to extend your range, but it's going to help in every aspect of your singing. Your sound will be full, it'll be resonant, it'll be clean, clear, and beautiful. This lip trill exercise is the ultimate exercise. If you're wondering why this is the ultimate exercise, there are two main reasons. The first reason you probably just experienced. You need constant airflow to make it work. If you don't have enough airflow, the trill stops. If you have too much, the trill stops. You need a perfect balance of consistent airflow to maintain the lip trill. It's a really clear indication if you don't have enough airflow or if you have too much. The second reason is when we do the lip trill, our lips are opening and closing really, really fast. And when the lips are closed, it's creating what we call breath pressure. What this is doing is forcing our abdominals and our support to work a little bit harder. When the air comes up to the mouth and finds that the lips are closed, it has to work harder to get the air out. This results in great breath pressure and engagement of breath support. You might not feel comfortable singing a high note on its own, but if you do it with a lip trill, you're going to feel much more comfortable and it's going to be much, much easier. Try it out and I promise you'll feel and hear the benefits. Remember when we talked about the vocal folds opening and closing? Well, the higher you sing, the faster your vocal folds vibrate. And the faster they vibrate, the more airflow you need. This is why you have to work harder for your high notes than you do your low notes. When I say the phrase sing from below, what I mean is I want you to engage your abdominals when you sing. When you sing and you're constantly supporting your air, your abdominals should be coming in and supporting that all the way. Here's what I want you to do. Pick a note that's comfortable in your range. It can be any vowel. We're not going to worry about what it sounds like, but what I want you to do is sing the note for as long as you can, but please don't pass out. Are you ready? Pause now. Hopefully your abs came in at the very end and you might even feel a little bit of a burn. This is what your abdominals naturally do when you're at the end of the breath. So when we sing, we want those abs to be supporting the breath all the way. The higher the note, the more your abs and your air are gonna have to work. One of the best ways to extend your vocal range is to sing a little bit every day. It doesn't have to be a huge time commitment, but if you can find 15 to 20 minutes every day to sing, your high notes will come. At the end of the day, it's about healthy singing. And if you follow the steps in this video, your high notes are gonna be beautiful in no time. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. And if you want more, you can click the various videos that are popping up on this screen. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.